Hey folks, Quilly18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play RimWorld Alpha 13. We are on extreme difficulty, basically playing modless other than the colonist bar over here, and somehow we are still alive. I mean, many of us are not alive, but a colony as a whole is alive. Unfortunately, the people who are left, we've got some people with some pretty dicey, like, I can't do all the things kind of stuff, which is really freaking annoying, and I don't tend to like those people. We do have a few people with some skills, so at least we've got that. The problem is the people with the most, like, actual skills that they can work are the people with some of our more critical skills. Like, Captain Sledge has to keep cooking. We have no choice but to continue to pack out meals. Although, what I think I'm going to do is change our limit here so that we actually have the automated thing just try to target fewer meals, and then I'll try to just make them in bulk. So there's a little bit less of Captain Sledge making a meal to hit the cap, then running all the way over here to do a one thing, and then, oh, someone ate a meal, so we got to run all the way back. So we can probably get a bit more efficiency. We got a crazy wabbit going around. That's probably going to cause some problems. With all the deep snow we've got going on, I actually, I think at the end of the last episode, I had marked some trees to be cut. I actually just went and canceled those jobs because I want to limit how much they have to walk outdoors. You're going to clean some rock rubble over there. I guess that's fine. It'd be nice if you can separate home area from cleaning area, which you can with mods, but not in the base game. And Hahula, where are you going? Hauling a cloth parka, which is totally fine. I totally get that. What might be a good idea with Hahula is I could increase... Actually, her crafting's quite high. Why is she not making armor for us as opposed to hauling? They have exactly the same priority. Crafting 1, hauling 1. So shouldn't she be prioritizing crafting if there's any to do? I mean, there's no stone blocks to craft, but is this not a crafting job? Yeah. But no, you're going to go haul some more. You can work on... I'm very confused. Where's that rabbit? Is that the crazy one? Yep, it is. Probably die from the traps. Oh, that's something else I have to do over here. Oh my god. Thank you. Like, please do not get killed by a rabbit. What was I gonna say? Right. These traps here, I did turn on the auto rearm on them, but auto rearm only queues up a rearm job if that was turned on when the trap triggered. Turning on auto rearming does not cause them to be actually rearmed the first time. So that's something we can just, yeah, we can still chop down that tree. But yeah, this snow is pretty rough. I guess one of the things I could do, and I don't know if this is safe, I was going to say set up a snow clearing job in here. No, that'll probably just get someone killed, won't it? Snow clear area. I should probably do at least that. And maybe something like this. And then I guess that as well. But other than that, I mean, we're not going to clear jobs that go all over the place. So, one of the things, obviously, we still have to keep, or to take care of, is our poison chip down here, which is going to prevent our crops from growing come the spring. Well, not exactly the spring. It's actually only the 11th week of spring, or 11th day of spring, I suppose, that, ooh, cargo pods. What you got for me? Alpaca wool. I'm going to leave that out there for now, because I don't want to walk through the deep snow to get over there. It'll take too long. What was I saying? Oh, yes, the 11th day of spring where we can actually start growing. So we do have some extra time to deal with this, but it is definitely going to be a high priority. Although the other thing I want to do is try to improve our people's moodlets a bit. And with that in mind, I'm going to go and build... Yeah, we have a lot of marble. Marble potted plants. I keep going to say plotted pants. We're going to put plants in each one of their bedrooms to try to pretty them up a little bit. Jeff is in the medical bed. Oh, right, you get the plague. Oh, which needs a round of treatment here. Who's one of our doctors? Someone just wake up. Well, that's Jeff himself, so that's not going to work. Fuzzy logic. Wake up. There you go. I'm going to go tend to Jeff. Thank you very much. Yeah, so I'm going to get the plants. The other thing, too, is that clearly our one heater with the vent is not enough to actually combat the amount of cold we've got going on, especially now with these thin walls that we've got. So I'm going to throw down some more heaters. I'm hoping that it's not, you know, oh, there you go, with the shuffling. I'm hoping that it's not a waste of time and material, but people are routinely waking up with moodlets about, I slept in the cold. See, like this. And it would be nice if we could avoid that as much as possible. So I'm going to go ahead and do that and just generally try to get to a place where we stop falling into a spiral of bad moods, which causes problems and so on. God damn it. I mean, it sort of kind of has to be a home area so we can fight fire or whatever, but That is a really annoying walk to go clean. Like, what a goddamn waste of time. He walked all the way out here, cleaned one spot of rubble. Oh. And now he's going to walk all the way back inside to eat, and then he'll probably walk right back outside to clear out some more rubble. Maybe I'm going to go and, like, actually eliminate that for now. So you don't do it again. And back here as well. None of that. Or here. If there's a fire, we can go and flag it as a home zone after the fact. And you're resting, which is fine. Hahula. You're going to eat a meal. Great. And then what are you going to do? Are you going to go and, like, you're building a snowman? No. Come over here. Prioritize making us some goddamn body armor, please, and thank you. How much work does it need left? Quite a bit. I mean, maybe I should let you have some fun. Oh, the other thing, too, is with darkness and stuff. I think it actually would be a good idea if, at the very least, we set up a lamp here near the chess table. And that's probably enough. We've got lighting in there. I mean, we could light people's path as well, which might not be a terrible idea, but does use up a lot of power. Perhaps in the, our hospital over here, that's probably a good idea. Because people in here aren't always sleeping. I don't think the lack of light bothers them when they're actually asleep, but otherwise, you can deconstruct that, which is fine. We could use the blocks. I still want to go and block this area off for our eventual farming. You're going to do that. Great. Now, what are you doing? Repairing a wall. Well, repairing was set to a higher priority, so I guess that's fine. And reset the traps, which I think is a hauling job. Again, I'm a little confused. More cargo pods. That's corn. Yeah, we are going to actually go and grab that. It's a billion miles away from our base. We still have to walk through the thick snow, but it's going to be worth picking up. 10 to Jeff, which is okay, so he must need another round of treatment for his freaking plague of doom here. Don't die, Jeff. That'd be really annoying. And then you're going for a hauling job. I don't understand. Crafting, 1. Hauling, 1. But it goes from left to right, so shouldn't crafting be a higher thing? I'm going to drop her hauling to 2. And then reset her. Now she's going to deconstruct a wall. Is it considered like a smithing job? It's... What? But the skill, it says, is min crafting skill. Right. That makes sense. Okay, I'm getting confused because there's not a skill for smithing. There's only a skill for crafting. And even though smithing is a separate job, all right, now I understand. Because I kept looking at this and being like, well, it's a crafting job. So as long as our priority for crafting is high enough, you will do it. All right, there we go. That's going to be better. I mean, we still need a lot of hauling, don't get me wrong. But I would like it very much if we get a set of armored vest and helmets for our people. You're going to keep deconstructing that, which is fine. You're about to be done. I mean, it may not have been the most important thing, but it's okay. And then building graves are going to be good because actually we still have some bodies over here. So, yeah. That's giving some negative moodlets. Now officially low on medicine. How you doing, Fuzzy Logic? Oh, you're up and running. Oh, no, it's not. Yeah, no, it's Jeff. Jeff has the plague. Also, food poisoning? Who's cooking bad food? I have to set up simple meals. Need a skill of 3. Fine meals, I'm saying a skill of 9. Maybe at skill of 3, does it still have like a tiny little chance of food poisoning? Maybe it only goes completely away at 4. But, I mean, we only have one person cooking. He's got a skill of 7. How do you get food poisoning? Maybe the food had decayed a little bit? Maybe you ate something weird. I guess something like that is definitely possible. Build a snowman? Sure, fine. You're going to finish doing that, and then you're going to haul all these blocks for the blueprints, which is okay. Although I should have just given you a big hauling job to grab as many of these as possible. Although I think you'll be grabbing some stuff from over here instead, which is closer. Yeah, that's good. We'll get the plotted pants, as I keep wanting to say. Okay, that's fine. Go for a rest. Okay, and a little bit more research going on again. Yeah, I mean, the Devil Strand research is going to be interesting. Devil Strand plus hydroponics. I don't think I want to grow them outside because our growing season's not that long, and Devil Strand takes a long time to grow. And what can happen is you can end up in a situation where you've been growing it all summer. Oh, okay. Orbital trade beacon broke. That's okay. We can fix that. And then before it actually matures, like, there's an early spring cold snap and it all dies. So I think I want to grow the Devil Strand indoors, which might mean, like, I think... How many things are freaking breaking down? That's really annoying. Hopefully we have enough components. I mean, I guess we can still mine out components from stuff, right, over here and stuff. And we still have little shit bits all over the place, so we should be okay. So I'm wondering if the research isn't quite as important. The problem is Fuzzy Logic can't really do anything else. I guess I can get him an art table. That might improve our moodlets. I could make him our hunter, but there's nothing to hunt. Oh, if I want anything chopped, everyone should probably chop trees as quickly as possible. That's probably fine. And honestly, we might do the same thing with the mining. I don't think I've got anything flagged as mining right now. Apparently, I do have a tree still set to be chopped. Oh, over here. I tried to cancel them all to avoid really long distance walking. Yeah, up here is fine. That's not that far away. And the snow's not as thick. Oh, no, it's still thick. 52% walking speed is pretty bad. Someone's getting a bit of negative moodlet stuff. You're going to build a snowman. You know what would be better? Why don't you bury this corpses? And you can't. Hauling component. Oh, okay, Jeff? No. Yeah, Jeff can construct, so that's got some value. You know what, then? Captain Sledge, your construction and repair are going to go way down. Yeah, that's going to be way, way better. It's fuzzy logic they can't do much unless we get him set up with some art. He's not even a particularly good hunter. So, I mean, he's gonna clean, research, and art probably in that order. I'll actually explicitly turn off the research for Jeff. Not that I think he'll ever get around to it. Can we art? Yeah, we've got a steel sculptor's table, which I don't think even needs power. It actually might be a really good idea to get him started to do that. Plus, we can sell the art for a lot of money, assuming you got a trader that accepts it. That's probably not a terrible idea at all, although we're starting to use a lot of material over here. Can I make this out of a different material other than steel? Where are the sculptors? Yeah, we actually have a limited amount of wood too, so I'm not sure. It's still going to use, okay, some steel, some wood. Yeah, all right, fair enough. These guys are going to play chess with each other. So everyone's in pretty good mood right now, which means we're probably due for a horrible, horrible disaster. Oh, we've got a lot of steel coming in over here. That's okay. And are you a fully grown tree? No, 52%. I mean, we could chop it early, but we may as well just wait and be patient. So we'll get all the plotted pants over here. Ooh, superior quality. Very nice. That's poor quality. Okay, less good. And presumably you are going to be growing your daylilies. I think as long as it's warm enough, they will grow. I don't think they need any special lights or anything for those. So hopefully they will add to beauty. I don't know. I wonder if they add to beauty now. No, right now nothing, but maybe once it grows. You can see the bare stone. So yeah, walls don't give you a bonus to beauty, but bare stone gives you a penalty to beauty. So when we set up our proper bedrooms, the idea is I'm going to try to carve away as much as possible and rebuild the walls after that. Ahula is going to work on the armored vest. Excellent. Very good. Because we've stolen a couple, but they're probably pretty heavily decayed. And getting some high-quality armor vest, it would be fantastic. I don't know if it's the best use of her time right now, but I'm generally okay. We don't have a ton of food. And without another, like, herd of anything, food is going to continue to be a little bit tight. We need some elk or muffalo or something to come by so we can shoot them. 'Tis not to be. Oh well. Still, we have some, actually, we have a decent amount of raw food still left. We just need, is it the captain over here to do some cooking? Oh, right. But, that's right, because I have set it up so that the min cap's quite low. So let me go and add a bill for simple meals, and I'm going to tell you to make 30 more meals. Just do it in bulk. So you'll do nothing but work on 30 meals, and then you'll go back to being able to work on other things, and I'll feel pretty good about that. I mean, we have enough meals right now, but they can go surprisingly fast if Captain Sledge finds himself injured in some way, or in a bad mood or something like that, or we have to use them to defend somewhere else. The meals can start to run out pretty fast, so I'll feel better if we've got a bulk job set up there. But I kind of like this idea. It requires a little bit more micromanagement, but it means that Captain Sledge, again, doesn't make one meal, then run to the opposite side of the screen, then decide he needs to make another meal. Here he'll just sit here, make 30 meals in a row, and then go back to normal work. Cargo pods. Milk. It's quite far. It might be worth it. So, again, we have limited haulers, so Hahula over here. How's your mood? Okay, I'm gonna wake you up right now, so you'll get some meals. What the fuck? What the? I have not seen this before. This is not Berserk. These two people just started a fight. I don't know how to deal with these guys. God, that's really inconvenient. Should someone interfere? Presumably it'll keep going until someone, like, collapses. Oh, and we've got a Manhunter pack at the same time. Seriously? Do we turn the guns on or do we ignore them? I wonder if the traps are going to kill a whole bunch of them. I think I'm going to turn the guns on. Jeff. Sewing area. Oh, okay. Well, you know what? Apparently that's a growing job. Okay, they're no longer fighting. Okay, no one's unconscious. Hopefully no one's actually badly hurt. We do have some cracked stuff. That's some old wounds. That's actually really annoying. And now you're going to use a bunch of medicine? Bastards. Are you hanging out there? You're not coming in? Oh, no, they're going to come in now. Or not. Well, obviously, we're going to have to restrict our people. So, do we have Area 1 defined? No. So we're going to have to do that. And tell our people they have to be sort of within here. And here. This is all home. And then, well, I guess it might be easier to define the large area and then trim things away as needed. Clear allowed area of Area 1. So do not walk outside. Because they'll walk through a restricted area to get to an allowed area. So you got to keep your eyes on that. Okay. Alright, that should be fine, I think. So restrict everyone to area number 1. Okay, apparently the deadfall traps will still trigger on these, which is nice. And an eclipse, so we can't generate any more solar power, which is very annoying. These guys are going to be really loud. So this is definitely going to slow down our timing here. What week are we in? 3rd week of spring. So we've got 8 weeks until our growing season should start. And I would really like the poison chips to be taken care of by then. It's possible the poison has not spread this far. There, Hahulu's treating Fuzzle Logic now. Poor mood. Yeah, probably, because you're horribly injured. Experiencing acute pain and feeling crowded. Well, it's not a huge room. We've got an idler. Jeff is idle. Well, yeah, Jeff, what are you going to do? Oh, you can work art. That's what you can do. Make large sculptures. That's going to be fine. Don't use silver or gold or uranium or jade right now. I don't know how good you are. Actually, just use stone blocks. Yeah, that's probably fine. Just use stone blocks. And, I could just do forever, but what I'll say is, like, just keep, like, up to 5 sculptures in our stockpile. Most likely this is the same as going and telling him to do it forever. You going wandering for fun? Because presumably... Oh, you don't have materials. Yeah, because they're probably all out of goddamn reach. Because we don't actually have blocks in here. Well, at least the Manhunters are only coming in a little bit at a time. Oh, are you kidding me? This fucker was able to kill that. That's really annoying. I think I may need to replace this structure here with some more guns. Actually, that's definitely what we need to do. Now, do I want to do that now? I guess we could. Since the Manhunters are only coming in a little bit at a time. Setting off a few more traps. Captain's just cooking food. I will let you go ahead and do that. So, I mean, oh god, they're so loud and annoying. Oh yeah, and then we'll have to do a better power run. Well, for now, this is fine. Because really what we want to do is continue this power conduit here through there and back there. And then for structure, throw some blocks in between there so they don't blow up too much. And then after that, also do this so that we don't blow out the back wall. But yeah, we are going to have to set that up. God, these guys are surprisingly tough. There we go. Who's still idle? Jeff. Oh yeah, because you don't have materials. Derp derp. There's nothing else you can do, right, Jeff? You're completely... Well, I guess I can turn on your research. That's true. Since no one else is working that right now. I guess that will do. Fuzzo's in poor mood. Kahula's vomiting. Yeah, food poisoning. Why do you keep getting food poisoning? I'll have to check up the stats on food production. Because clearly... Well, no, again, the only person cooking has a skill of 7. That seems like it should be pretty good, but maybe I'm completely wrong. There must be something else affecting it. God, I just wish I could mute these things. They're so loud. Being pinned in my base right now is a bit annoying. Luckily, we do have some backup food. And also, the stuff out here is frozen. So we can butcher it later, which is going to be good. Eventually, the Manhunter pack does go away. And luckily, they didn't go and just swarm us. God damn this eclipse. Now we have no power. I don't think we have the resources for it, but just on the off chance. Actually, we do. So this might be an excellent time for us to set up our second windmill. Wind turbine. Well, same thing. Windmill powering a turbine. Or some damn thing, depending on how you want to consider it. God, you're so loud. Shut up. You're not as bad as the raptors from the hardcore mod, but you're still pretty bad. Alright, Eclipse, anytime you want to go away. I mean, it's not like it's killing us, but it does mean that everything in here is going to be cold. Oh, and we do have our plants growing. Excellent. Yeah, because they had to be planted. Actually, growing is actually sort of a high priority job. Even if you suck. Because there's going to be a lot of stuff for us to work. Oh, cargo pods. What do we have? Yeah, well, we're going to want it at some point, but I'm not going to unforbid it yet. I mean, not that we can even leave the base, but I don't want to walk that far through the snow. Excellent, and I suspect that... There we go. That's not actually connected. So we'll get that going on. Alright, some more wind power. Finish researching Devil Strand. Man, electric smelters are cool, but I think that's a little beyond us right now. I think we might grab smithing next. I don't know, maybe we could make people happy with brewing, but that's another crop to grow. Okay, no one's idle. Wouldn't surprise me if we end up with more idleness in general, though. Of course, there's no wind either. Why would there be any wind during... Well, the eclipse is gone, but it's nighttime, so we still have 0 power. God damn. Go away. I wonder if I can bait some in a little bit at a time if I move someone out there. It's possible, although clearly we'll have to wait until we've got power so our guns are turned on. Is that the same event? No, there's another cargo pod. Chocolate? Alright, well, we're going to forbid that. As soon as we can get to it, we will do that. Alright, listen. Captain Sledge. With your assault rifle. Come out here. Curious to see. Yep, some will cart pen this way. And then if I move out, will they just turn around? I want some, but not all. There we go. Exactly that. One at a time. Oh. No, 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 no. Just keep going a little bit at a time. There we go. Set off some traps. And there we go. Can't have too large of a swarm or we can't, you know, kill them in an appropriate amount of time. And then just kite them away from the guns. All right, there we go. We're gonna mess with the UI or the AI here. And go. There you go, because they'll attack the guns when they see them. Who is idle? Fuzzy logic. Right, because someone else is using the research thing. You got nothing to clean. You can't art. I guess that's fine. I mean, I literally can't give you anything else to do. Well, actually, here's what I could do. Captain Sledge can go back to normal. Fuzzy Logic, who's not particularly good at shooting. But you can play the kiting game. And actually, you need to pull this guy away from the gun here if you can. Both to save the gun, but also to try to get other guns to fire. Excellent. Alright, we can get there. We still have an idler. Captain Sledge, why are you idle? You have no food to cook? Here. Cook any meat we still have. And pull back. No one's doing anything anymore. Some are pulling away, which is great. And then I'm going to try to distract this one from the gun. Excellent. And then we'll pull some more people in. Okay, it's a good thing the Manhunter pack is hanging out there instead of in here. Maybe this is too small. I actually don't know. Because normally they go like right to the extreme limit of your door. Maybe the traps were sort of encouraging them to not go there or some other thing. Awesome. Is that the last of them? I think it is. So, don't restrict anyone anymore. And... actually, I guess what I could do is have this be like a do forever job and then suspend it from time to time. So I'm going to suspend it now because what I want is... I want these things to be butchered. Yeah, baby. And then the ones that are still alive can be marked as hunted. I don't think we've got anyone set to hunt. So... Jeff, you're pretty weak sauce hunter, but I'm going to give you the hunting job anyway. Because a lot of times you don't do anything. Yes, clean up all that blood. All right, meat's back on the menu, boys. Construction job over there, which I think is going to be good. So what week are we in? 4th week of spring. So we have 7 weeks before planting starts. Consuming chocolate. Rather than consuming chocolate, it would be much, much better if you could just prioritize hauling this chocolate. And bring it all back at the same time. In fact, I'm going to encourage you to bring, there we go, both stacks together. Wonderful. Because then no one else is going to walk all the way out here just for a bite of chocolate. Okay, no idlers right now, because we have a fair bit to do. And we have, what, 3 people who can build, right? Good. So we have to start working our way out over there. And what I would often do is build a little bit of power setup over here. I think it actually might use less material for us to just run power lines all the way out there. Then we don't invest a bunch of effort building a solar panel here that might just get smashed by a random passerby. Since it used to be that people didn't target your power generation, but now they clearly do, which is definitely good. I mean, it makes things harder, but it's definitely the right way to go. Yeah, repair all that, and we'll have to rebuild the gun there, but I think building these guns is actually going to be quite good. And yeah, you're not currently plugged in, which is great. And we'll work on the back area, which is also going to be lovely. All right, good. Yeah, no, I'm quite happy with how things are progressing. We actually, like food-wise, I mean, I do want to get my crops going, but at least we've got some more meat here, which is going to help. We've got some visitors who we'll be able to trade with a little as well. Hopefully we can sell a bunch of this rotten clothing. And yeah. Very good. Where are you? This is an interesting way to make a vest. So you hauled it. Oh, okay, now you're getting some steel. Right. That's the problem with not having someone, like, hauling aggressively. Which Hahula should probably go back to doing. All right, I'm going to finish this one vest. Hahula's also our trader, so why don't you go and talk over here to Beshkir, which sounds like someone from Deep Space Nine. And sell... This is only 37% quality pump shotgun. I guess we'll keep the MP grenade since we are about to deal with some robots. You actually sell medicine for an acceptable price, so we will take that. It's not cheap or anything, but it's fine. And I think that's going to be that. I'm not going to buy some fine meals. Well, a few more meds is actually very, very helpful. You'll consume a meal, which is good. Captain is sleeping right now. I can't complain about that. How are we coming along here? We're getting there. I should probably save now. Yeah. Excellent. What a great episode. Crazy. I thought it was going to be really bad, but we survived the Manhunter pack. That little trickery there made a huge difference. Because honestly, A, these guys would have kept us pinned in for a long time, and B, eventually they would have just wandered off. And I'm much happier having all this meat. And so we were able to do that. If I'd been able to kite the guy away from this gun, if I'd remembered, like, oh, if I go here, I can pull him away from that gun, we wouldn't have lost anything. So as is, we took a little bit of a hit, and that sucks. But yeah. So I guess there's still a question of, should I be building up these defenses more right now, or should we be focusing on getting rid of the poison ship? And I think the answer is that. I think I'm very happy that I built an extra couple of guns here, because they'll be able to shoot anyone who's smashing our guns that way. Because we can't bring that many guns to bear, and that will improve that. In fact, I should have prioritized probably getting guns up here first, rather than all of these, because a lot of these don't get to shoot. So we'll do something like that. And we do have to build a bit of the back wall. Maybe not all of it. We can save ourselves a little bit of production effort. There we go. Something like this. And yeah, that will be that. We're going to go and wrap up this episode. And still got to deal with the poison ship. Still have to ideally get some more people recruited in some fashion that are going to be useful, which may require us to start kidnapping more people or something of that nature. Although right now we're hard pressed just feeding the people we've got, but we'll do what we can. We've got plenty of meals, so I don't have to go and unpause that Infinity job right now. So as long as I babysit that, and I mean, it won't let us get below 10 meals, which is great. So I'm actually quite happy with that. Keep cook as a #1 priority and do that. And yeah, so if Captain Sledge isn't cooking, and assuming, like, he can't grow right now, and we don't have any mining or plant cutting set up, so Captain Sledge should be full-time hauling. Oh no, he's going to be... He can cook right now, he can butcher. But other than that, after he's done butchering, he will basically be our hauler right now, which is bad because he's so useful, but what other choice do we have? Anyway, thank you very much for watching, folks, and I'll see you guys next time.